Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back. I'm Nero, of course, and we are going to be continuing Fable here in just a few moments. Let's talk about energy, because right now I don't have any. It is somewhat of an ephemeral concept. There's, of course, physical energy, there's mental energy, there's emotional energy, and different things take different amounts. You might be really physically energetic but not have the emotional energy to do something. Or vice versa, you might have all the mental and emotional stamina, have completely psyched yourself up, ready to do a thing, and your body simply can't. Hydrating is a good way of dealing with a fair bit of that, but there's only so much that can do. Sometimes you just need to rest. Sometimes you need to prioritize needs. Sometimes you need to take care of other things before you can do that thing you want. Look at me remembering to start my timer. It's okay. It's okay to take rest, and it's okay to only have the energy to do the things you need. It's also important to put some energy into finding ways to get more and being sustainable. For me, that meant that this week, instead of getting to do some batch recording like I've been meaning to, I didn't have the energy to do that. But I had the energy to take care of some kind of important errands and some necessary tasks around the house and in my ostensible professional life, and also with family and friends. I put energy into those things first because I knew if I didn't, that the emotional toll it would take would just grow. It would just be more and more and more of a cost to initiate, let alone complete. And I also took some time and spent some energy redeveloping some old hobbies and some old skills that I had thought I'd lost, and rekindling some old friendships that I had been neglecting. All of these things take energy. All of these things take an effort that not everyone has all the time. You've probably got some things going on in your life that you need to prioritize. You've got some things that you need to take care of, and make sure that when you do, you're balancing reprimanding yourself or chastising yourself with rewarding yourself and praising yourself. Did I do the thing that I set out to do this week, editing those food making videos to make some nice shorter videos for that? No, I didn't get that done. I wanted to. It was on my mind, but I couldn't. As the kids say, I didn't have the spoons. I didn't have the spell slots. I didn't have the stamina for that. I didn't have the right balance of things to take care of those things that I wanted to do, but just couldn't. A fair bit of that is because it's new. And I could focus on what I didn't do. I could be like, oh, I didn't do this one thing that I was going to do this week. The one thing I was going to do. But that's not entirely true. I didn't do this one thing because I was busy doing this other list of about a dozen things. I'm doing them really pretty well. Cooking, cleaning, making life sustainable again, getting myself back into a better position physically and mentally. I'm better able to engage with you, the audience, my dear friends, and be able to approach this from a better position of clarity. So I would encourage you and challenge you the next time you are faced with a task, faced with some challenge or some energy expenditure, whether it's of a passion, whether it's of professional responsibility, or whether it's out of obligation or desire. Reward yourself, praise yourself, thank yourself for doing that. It's kind of like saving up money for a rainy day. And yes, saving up money for a rainy day is fine, but if you're having a rainy day, that's what the money is there for. If you're saving up this energy for a thing, and you have the opportunity to do that thing, use that energy. You can make more. It's not always going to be easy, but you can make more. And especially if you've used that energy in a way that positively affects you. I've been rambling for quite some time about energy. I still don't really have any. I'm still very tired. I did not sleep particularly well, which was a loss of energy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't sleep particularly well because I didn't get to bed at the time I usually do. And I didn't get to bed at the time I usually do because I was up late socializing in person with some friends I hadn't seen in person for several weeks. It's been a while since we've all been together. And that took a lot of energy. I don't always socialize quite as easily as I'd like. But in this case, I put the effort in to socialize and spend a good deal of time with some very good friends of mine. And we had a lot of fun. It was a great night, lots of laughter, lots of jokes, various animals were involved. It was great. There was a ferret, there were crows, bearded dragon. It was awesome. Good times. And we had food. We had good food. We had good fun. Played some games. It was awesome. It was a great time. And it's something I haven't gotten to spend energy on in a long time. It means I don't have as much energy right now. But it means that I will get that energy back. And it means that I won't have to spend as much energy going forward to do that. I can if I want, and it'll pay dividends. Use the energy you have, you'll make more, and use it in a way that will help you make more. And don't spend so much energy talking about energy and your ability to make energy and what you're spending energy on. Don't spend 10 minutes talking about energy. Just do the thing. And if you've done the thing, great. Take a break. If you haven't done the thing, it's okay. You did the other thing. You've done things. You've spent energy. Stop spending energy talking about energy. Just play your freaking game. Let's get to it. We left off having completed the original storyline. For those of you who remember it. For those of you who don't remember, we left off having completed the original storyline. And it was fun. And a year has passed. And now the Guildmaster has something for us to do. I don't know what. Never done this part before. It's going to be interesting. He caught me weeping at my mother's grave. You know, like you do.
Need a good sword to fight beside you.
And yeah, we're gonna see what it takes to do something else in this world. Why am I walking?
Ooh.
We are legendary heroes. We don't walk anymore. We simply go places and do things. Did he say the heroes go? No, he said the boasting platform. Hold on. The ransom victim. We'll get to that. I smell like wet dog.
Many have died.
Oh.
I believe these creatures are known as summoners. My mission here has failed. I will attempt to stop their passage to the mainland. But I require assistance. The strongest among you must open the primal demon door close to this podium. It holds the fire heart. Only the chosen one will gain audience with the prophets. Use the heart to call the ship of the drowned. Hurry, before all is lost.
Well, that took a turn.
Side? Side! We lost him. Scorn! The demon door awoke
I
this
have his
morning,
bow.
but none of us could get through. It says we're not worthy.
It is up to you, hero. You defeated Jack single-handedly.
Technically, I used
It
both
will
hands.
not open for you.
The man's got a point. I'll stick to my speciality and hit the books. We need to know what these summoners are. Good luck.
I'm guessing they summon things. It's just my guess. What do I know? Not much. As you'll remember, my stupidity saved the world. Truly, truly the greatest among us. We're gonna max out physique. I know it's expensive. I'm aware of the cost, but it's important. Because I remembered something we haven't done yet. Yeah, okay. So before we do that, we are going to go to... Yeah, this will be fine. Witchwood Cold's Gate is fine. Because we are now one of the strongest beings in existence. Oh man, I feel like a tutorial. Oh, okay. A stick. Okay, we need to change that. That could have been embarrassing. Bringing a stick to a sword fight, not the best idea. Oh, that's right. That's what I got for paying for it. That axe is great. Slow time, and we're just gonna walk by these guys. There's no real reason to fight them. Anyway, dogs, that's right. I smell like wet dog because we took our dogs, Snow and Winter, and gave them a bath, which they have needed for a while. And while they are much cleaner and much better, they are fluffy looking, it's amazing. There is still a very distinct odor that dogs get when they are moist. And they are definitely moist. But that's okay. But of course, while they're getting bathed, then they shake off the water, and that's great and all, but Whew. It's whiffy. So we are currently drying off. It's a process.
Such power! Oh, yes! Can't you see he's putting everything he's got into...
Wish I could have that. Did it take someone real?
All right. We are now as powerful as we can be.
Fingers crossed. Let's see what the hero can do.
Yes. I will pull it from the stone.
Wow, you're as strong as a giant. Wait until the chief hears about this.
Arthur or Robin? It's a good question. What sword did I get? I feel like it should have told me. Harbinger. Okay. Well, that's better than the cutlass. Sharpening, piercing. Forged by the twins Elda and Essa, as opposed to Elsa and Esta. Anyway, after its creation, they used it to cut off each other's hands, ensuring the world would never see another weapon like it. Seems like a poor life choice, just saying. Alright, now we have a nicer sword. And look how shiny it is. It's so shiny. Ooh, shiny. Okay. What we're doing? Right. Heroes Guild. So yeah, that was another thing I spent energy on. Bathing dogs. And the world is better for it. Just little things like that, you know? You're still out here? I feel like you should have been...
Scythe left for the northern way.
You bear the mask of Jack of Blades. The prophets had foreseen the coming of such a legend among heroes.
Why do you sound like
The
thunder?
rise of the summoners in the northern wastes marks the arrival of a new threat to all things living. We have long dreaded this portent. Behind my walls lies the Fireheart. There, you will speak to the prophets who watch over it. You may enter
right.
now, but beware the beating of the heart. It has burned many before you.
I have lots of potions. It's fine. See, important decision? I wonder what we should do. That's right, save. Oh, goodness.
We are the prophets of the Fireheart.
Have you just been living in a
destiny to seek us out, hero.
cave for...
The beast arises in the frozen north. Only he who claims the heart can stop it.
Its mystical powers will guide you across the sea. There you must face a force of such evil. Not even death can silence its fury.
Oh, for crying out loud, just tell him to get us out of here.
Thank you.
Yes, we were coming to that. To obtain the Fireheart, you must solve the mystery of day and night.
And we'll finally be free.
Witness the board before you. Each time you turn all the moons into suns, you'll release one of us from our perpetual prison.
But fill the board with moons and one of us will perish. And the Fireheart will never be yours.
What? I thought you said he'd get it even if he gets us all killed. I heard you.
Quiet, you imbecile!
Look, it's very simple. solve the damn puzzle, you get the heart, we get out of this hole. Everyone's happy, all right?
You know, for prophets, you seem kind of ignorant. I'm just saying.
You have begun well. Ah, he chooses well.
Ta-da!
Thank you, hero. Use the fire heart wisely.
I'm gonna put it in a rental property.
Oh, I hope I get out to moon to sun. That's good. Sonny! Sonny!
Ta-da!
What's happening? The light is so beautiful. Mother, I'm coming.
What?
Excellent! Just free me next, and you can do what you like. That's the one! Now keep going!
Uh-oh.
Hurry! Your time is running out!
I don't know... Huh? What do you mean it's running out? Ow! Well, I didn't like that. Did not appreciate
That's the
that.
one! Now keep going!
This is gonna be one of those ones that makes me feel stupid.
Hurry! Your time is running out!
There we go.
Yes! Freedom at last! In your face, eternal confinement!
I agree. In your face, eternal confinement. I'm also going to be trying
Wise
to
and benevolent hero.
speak a little softer this episode. I have been informed that my sudden and spontaneous shouting outbursts can sometimes be a little distracting from the quality
I shall join
of
my fellow prophets now.
my
Cheerio.
videos.
Good. Just don't mess it up. That's it. Sun signs. Now get on with it. Chop chop. Hurry it up, will you? Come on. Don't stop now. Hey, you're not too bad, you know. I'll send you a postcard sometime.
If I was going to let one of them die, probably would have been him. That's hot. It's like it's a heart made of fire. I wonder what you would call something like that. A gem of awe-inspiring beauty and mystical powers. Don't have any of those just laying around. Look out. Point.
You have the fire heart? Excellent. I knew you'd be able to do it.
I bet those prophets were a barrel of laughs too. You always get to do the fun stuff. Well, I've been looking into these summoner creatures, and I'm starting to think throwing away the Sword of Aeons wasn't the best idea after all. These things are bad. Too late to do anything now, though.
Perhaps not.
But
Well, it's only an old legend, but for centuries there have been tales of a powerful weapon hidden in the guild and imbued with the essence of all the heroes buried there. But the only one who's shown any real interest in it lately is Maze. He was obsessed with finding it. We know why now, of course. Perhaps you can find whatever he discovered in his old quarters.
Maybe
But
some
don't
loose
forget,
change.
It is
Check
vital
between the
that you
cushions.
place the Fire Heart in the Hook Coast Lighthouse. Its power will summon the ship to take you to the northern wastes. Good luck once more, hero.
Well, you two have been just super useful. I like the part where you stood around while I did everything. They call me the dumb one. Alright, let's go check Mace's quarters. See what's there. I'm also taking it a little easier in this session. Just going a little more relaxed. There's somebody here. Jack of Blades. He is known by no one, and he is known by all. He is said to be as ancient as the Old Kingdom, and yet he has the strength of 10 heroes. Some say he is not of this world, and has come to us only for pleasure of death and destruction. Some say he is but a legend, and the mask has covered the faces of dozens over the centuries, all claiming to be the same Jack of Blades. Whatever he is, he prevails in stories and in nightmares, and he is feared, even by the guild. Well, not anymore, he's not. First entry. References to Avos Tyr are hard to come by, but I won't give up. If I could wield its power in my hands, everything could be different. I would be able to stop him myself, or at least hand it to someone with the courage to face him. A history of the guild. Tale of Avos Tyr, the mystical sword that would one day strike down all evil, emerged after the death of Solcius, the most powerful mage ever to train the guild. Solcius famously died, closing a vortex that threatened to engulf the city of Bowerstone. In order to perform the most dangerous spells, Solcius required an object to focus all his will into, one point in space. He took the sword of a fallen guard and imbued it with all his powers before casting it into the mystical void. The explosion killed Solcius and those around him, and the sword disappeared along with the vortex. The legend soon began to spread. The sword still existed in this world, hidden somewhere deep in the guild, and awaiting a hero that would... a hero worthy of wielding the formidable might of its blade. Second entry. Today I found the best description of the legend of Avos Tyr yet. It was in an appendix to a rare edition of a history of the guild, and describes how the sword was created. Unfortunately, there is no mention of where it might be hidden. Third entry. At last, I found a tattered scroll with the location of Avos Tyr. Retrieving it couldn't be simpler. One need only read the inscription on the empty grave in the guild courtyard and think of the weapon to be judged by the old heroes. I can only hope they see my true intents and find me deserving. Fourth entry. It didn't work. I am forever in his grasp. Hopefully they'll see my intents. It didn't work. Honestly, I get it. Here are buried the remains of Solcius, the legendary mage who sacrificed his own life while performing his greatest spell, closing a vortex that threatened to engulf Bowerstone.
You have yourself a nice day.
Well, thank you. Grave awaits a hero worthy of joining the legends who lie here.
We see that you are pure of heart and have sacrificed ultimate power for the good of our land.
Yep, that's me.
We judge you worthy, hero. May Avos Tyr burn through the forces of evil in your hands.
Definitely won't be using it to kill civilians, and then subsequently buy their houses. Health augmentation, mana augmentation, experience augmentation. For a long time it has existed only as a myth among the acolytes. Its strength rivals even the Sword of Aeons. Not that you would know because you threw it into a vortex. Did I equip it? I should have equipped it. I should have made sure I did that. Nope. Buttons do the things. Buttons do the things. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna take today at somewhat of a more relaxed pace, and that's okay. Wield. Ooh. That's pretty. Green, red, blue. Now that's a good that's a good trilogy. RGB, red, green, blue.
There's Reaper.
There's Reaper. He literally pays people to call him that. It's true. I pay people to call me Reaper for reasons. You know what? While we're here, execution tree rescue. Bandits are planning on ambushing the guards, taking the criminal from the jail outside Bowerstone. Kill all the bandits to stop them, freeing the criminal. Alright. Bounty hunt. And ransom victim. Alright, let's go do some questing. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. And if nothing else, I am enjoying this more relaxed pace. As I said, just taking it a little easier. Am I still married? Well, I'm not seeing a ring in this town, so might have finally gotten rid of her. Or maybe she just hasn't woken up yet. I don't know. That's fine.
Well, look who it is. We better get moving now you're finally here. The executioner don't like to be kept waiting. Oh no. Keep your eyes peeled. This scum's bandit friends might try and free him on the way up the hill. Wouldn't be the first time, I can tell you. Oh yeah, and don't get no funny ideas. The only one who's going to be slicing this man's head off is the executioner himself.
It's, I don't know, seems counterintuitive, but alright.
We aren't moving without you at our side. Stick close.
Oh my goodness. I will stick close if you actually walk
Hey,
at...
Monty, I've got a good feeling about getting this one axed today. You reckon? Don't know. Last few tries was a mess. Took a day to clean up all the body parts. True, true, but then the guards on this job last time didn't have a hero at their side. Now did they? They just won't give up, will they?
Oh, let's put this new sword to the test.
I can see it.
geezer, or just sightseeing? All right, let's go.
I'm protecting him. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing, but it's fine. It's fine. Just gonna walk at the slowest pace humanly possible. Alright.
You won't free him again!
I guess it does feel kind of like cheating to be able to manipulate the fabric of space-time. Alright.
Reckon there'll be a few of them in that house over there. Play the game, mate. Stick by us, eh?
Somebody ran ahead. Well, that probably won't come back to haunt me. It's fine.
You won't free him again?
I'm very fast. I can't get in because yeah, I hear you.
All right, let's go. It's not that I'm scared or anything, but we're better off as a pack.
Yes.
Protect the prisoner.
Because you have been so helpful. And stabby. And stabby.
Are you protecting this geezer or just sightseeing? Get over here!
They really just sap all the fun out of this.
Don't go through there alone.
Like, this could be a really pleasant walk, but they're all like, you sightseeing or protecting this prisoner.
Alone. Let us lead the way. How's things looking up the front, Flint? All clear for now, Monty. But my guts tell me we're not done yet. Oh, I wish your guts would shut the hell up.
I also wish your guts would shut the hell up.
Play the game, mate. Stick by us, eh?
Oh my god.
Scorm's teeth! Bandit!
Just not even gonna bother with this guy. Just gonna kinda
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine. And everybody is fine. So fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of lightning. Wait, great balls of fire. I don't know, one of those elements. Okay.
Are you protecting this geezer or just sightseeing?
Just get that out of the way. Alright, there we go. People are way too excited about this event. Just way too excited. Oh, this seems unnecessary. I don't know, it just... I don't feel good about that one. I'm just gonna say it. Didn't feel good. Drown, bounty hunt. Yeah, let's go do bounty hunting. I'm sure that'll make me feel better about myself. Ugh. Like, I'm trying in my head really hard to, like, justify that entire scenario. I just can't.
Can I help, or are you just looking around?
Bounty hunt? Do the quest. No, I'm not gonna do the quest naked. Is that within the time limit? Yeah, it's fine. I've lost interest. Anybody can brag about what they're gonna do. It takes more heroism to just actually do the thing.
Hero! Oh, thank Avo you're here. The bandit gang you're looking for have taken hostages.
Of course
they ran
have.
into Greatwood. Maybe you can catch them.
Probably
Good
not.
luck. I'll wait here and send more help if I can.
Yeah, for all those other heroes that are lining up to do things. You know, ever since I saved the world...
There's a hero after us, and we'll never get the ransom for these two if he catches us. We'd better scarper. Let's split up. Bob, you head off to Fisher Creek with that one. Me and Rab will head towards Greatwood Lake with the other. We'll leave a few lads to take care of him. Let's go.
Well, thank goodness they didn't just outline their entire plan in very common terms. Time to go to work. see, this I feel much better about, because this is, hey, they literally kidnap people, taking hostages for ransom. Like, and they would kill them. Yeah, point your finger at me again. It's rude to point. They should know that. Well, they are bandits, so they probably know it's rude to point. Which way is this? Is this toward Greatwood Lake? No, this is toward Fisher Creek. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. But yeah, it's very clear lines of morality.
This fellow keeps threatening me. Do something!
How did you know I was here? That's weird. Alright. Well, that was nice, quick, and easy. Fine. I will hit you with this sword. It will happen. It's gonna happen.
Thank you for rescuing me,
this is
hero. But the
romantic.
bandit leader and his deputy still have my sister. I overheard the bandits say they were taking her through Greatwood Lake. Head that way to catch them. I'm going back to Bowerstone where it's safe.
Well, as long as you don't run into any bandits on the way. I mean, that could be dangerous. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Yes, I'm sure he made it there safely. I'd like to make myself believe. I want to believe. Maybe he knew I would take care of them. Yes, I know it's been time period. I know it's been length of time, but I'm busy. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go rescue that gal, and that's where we're going to conclude, because that's all the energy I have today. And you know what? That's okay.
I'm impressed, hero. But my leader has another hostage somewhere in Greatwood Lake. Not that you'll defeat me. Watch this.
I gotta say, I'm not overly impressed.
Right. Nothing to lose. Here I come.
What do you mean nothing to lose? Oh, you've got a lot to lose, my friend. Your head, for instance. Haha! Yeah, definitely just slowly approach me, one by one. It's working out really well for you guys.
Hero, you're the best.
I know.
You saved us all. Amazing.
Yes, I
Thanks
am.
again, Hero. I'm off to Bowerstone now to find my relatives.
I could be your relative.
I hope they're safely home in one piece. Please accept this reward.
Treasure Clue 1? To begin your quest, go to the region where scrumping hobs were discovered in Legion. I think I already did that. Bridge is still down. Cool. Alright. That is going to be where we conclude this one. But we had fun. We made some progress. We got a really cool sword. And, yeah. We used some energy. We put in some energy. We put in the time. And we had some good fun. Thank you for joining me. This is still an adventure. I'm currently putting energy, as is the subject of today's video, into making this a sustainable practice. What that means is that I am making sure, no matter what, every week, every single week, at least once a week, at least on Sundays, you have another video to watch. And it might not be the most glamorous video. It might just be me farbling around, doing silly things, and being tired, and speaking in very low, calm, relaxed tones, and lulling you into a false sense of security, and lulling myself to sleep. But it's still being done. It's still consistent. And except for that one time in, what was it, February, I think? I haven't missed a Sunday yet. There are things I can be doing to do this better, more efficiently, more effectively, and we're working on that. And I thank you for joining me on this journey. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up a little earlier than usual, and that's okay. I think coming up here I'm going to start doing some things that a little more laid back, and maybe a little shorter too. That way it's something you can, watch in a short sitting instead of just having its background noise. Also, I need to come up with a list of options for the next story we're going to get into, because once we conclude Fable, we're going to have to find another story, and I have a lot. I have a rather substantial library, and yeah. So, if you have anything right off the top of your head that you'd like, go ahead and let me know. Check the comments below, of course. If you don't, then just be patient and I'll come up with some options for you. That way you can have more of an idea of what I have in mind, and we'll keep going from there. Yeah. There's been some silliness this time, and some fun stuff to laugh about, and then there's some weird stuff, and then there's some darker stuff. But hey, we got 2 cool swords, so there's that. for now, my friends, take a nice deep breath. Use the energy that you have in the way that is best for you at this point. And I'll see you next week. For now, farewell.